For generations, parents here in America told their children you have to go to college if you want a good life. So why are so many high school graduates saying no thanks?
It's an interesting question. College enrollment is dropping significantly, especially among men. And tonight, the Buckley Report looks into why and whether it may be a good thing.
Let's get this out of the way right off the top. Adam Handy is just that. He's a plumber.
It can be a lot of work.
And it is often dirty work.
And pretty complex.
This may not appear to be glamorous.
Yeah, kitchen sink lines are the worst, honestly.
But
Yep.
he makes an excellent living.
It's been good to me.
As an Army veteran, Adam could have gone to college for free or darn close to it. But even then, it didn't seem to be worth his time. And he's not alone. Enrollment is down since before the pandemic, 6%, nearly 1 million students.
Nationwide.
Yeah.
Yes, that's roughly right. I mean,
So what's going on?
so there's a few things. One is what some people call non-consumerism. People just aren't going to college.
The numbers are even more stark if you go back to 2010 when college enrollment peaked at 18.1 million and has dropped nearly 15% since then.
In 2019, 2020, we were at 20,000 students. Today we're at 17.5.
Good morning.
Chandra James sees it at Northwest Guilford, which is among the Triad's strongest academic high schools. Has the attitude of students changed about going to college?
It has shifted tremendously. I would say the huge decline started probably about 2018. All right, well, y'all have a great day. See you later. Kids are not interested in college like they used to be. They don't like the longevity of college, and if they're not already focused on a specific career that requires college, they're looking for other avenues to achieve those goals.
Are you finding that some of the kids just look at it and say it's not worth the money?
I do find that some students are afraid to go to college. I have one that I've had a recent conversation with, very intelligent, strong academically, but he does not want the college debt.
It's the first time in my career where I've seen the value of a college education be questioned.
It's still a relative bargain in North Carolina, where in-state tuition ranges from as little as $1,000 a year at 4 state universities to a high of $7,000 at Chapel Hill. But it's nearly double that at the University of South Carolina and almost triple to go in-state at the University of Virginia.
Yeah.
UNC Greensboro Chancellor Frank Gilliam saw state subsidies dropping during his previous tenure at UCLA.
I think when I started it was 84%. When I left it was 9%.
Wow.
So the cost has been shifted from the states, at least in public education, to the consumers.
Meanwhile, people like Adam Handy are getting way ahead of the financial game by going straight to work. You're going to make more than most of your peers.
Yeah, there's a lot of money in the trades.
It's fair to say you're making 6 figures.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
How many of your friends are making 6 figures?
The ones that aren't plumbers? None.
Yeah.
None.
A financial equation every high school graduate needs to work out for themselves. Bob Buckley, Fox 8 News.
And although Adam's wife is a college graduate, most of his male friends are not. They're in trades like he is.